Hey YouTube, Tootie back again. This is a little bit of an update of where I've been, what I've been doing, what I've collected, what I've found, what I've been gifted, what I've traded. So yeah, this is a bit odd. I know a few people, especially when it gets to the winter, you know, a few of us sort of peter off a little bit, and I've watched a few people's videos, and to be honest, even though it's getting a little bit like, you know, towards Christmas and everyone sort of peters off, a lot of people are sort of saying when they are doing videos they kind of feel out of touch with making videos, and I must agree, yeah, it's one of the things, if you don't use it you lose it. So hopefully I won't come across as a complete twat like I normally do. We're a bit of Power Strike 2 running here, and let's knock the volume down a tad, I'm not shouting. So yeah, what's been going on? No car boots, lads. But I have been doing quite a lot of trading for me. Some alright pickups actually, and some very good, well, relatively good pickups recently. And I'm just wondering about the lighting in here because I am in the fucking fridge. Now I have been off the pop. Steve, Gashead, I think we were talking, well, via Facebook while watching the Liverpool game earlier, so I'm quite a few sheets to the wind, so one day won't hurt, will it? Oh, before I carry on, Mark Hornsborough, you've probably seen the previous one, I've tagged him, so he's going to do a gameplay video. But off the back of what he said about replay, and in Blackpool and the hotel, now I don't. It probably sounds like a load of bullshit, but trust me, I've spoken to the guy who owns a hotel, and he even said to me, "Oh, you're coming with the other lot," and he even told me the guy's name. So I know Mark. Now I don't know if Mark's bullshitting, right? But that guy actually even told me, "Oh, you're with Steve Moore," and I was like, "I don't know Steve Moore." So I don't know what he's playing at. He didn't offer me a room with Steve Moore, but Mark, apparently I've only booked a single room. So unless he's fucking trying to get one above us and you know, top and tail us, it ain't gonna happen. But anyway, that made me laugh. Anyway, Mark, I'm glad you've all moved in, mate. Really glad for you. So, because moving's a bitch. Right, moving swiftly on. Gifts. Yes, gifts. Trades. 2 gifts, 1 trade. Told you I'm out of practice, and I keep thinking I'm looking a bit dark here, but I don't know if that's just the lighting from the camera. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna try and do these in order, so as best I can. So the first, no different. So the first trade I had was with a fellow YouTuber. All these YouTubers. Now he's active in the community, but he doesn't do a lot of videos. And he tends to sort of fly under the radar a little bit. I don't know really why, but he's a cracking lad, and he's really nice to talk to. So I mean, if you don't know him, again, all the links down below, but it's the Pirate Rob. Excuse me. And Rob, my friends on Facebook with, put a link on there about a couple of games that he had. Not a couple of games, quite a few games actually that he had. One of them was like, yes, I'm after that one. And then the other one, when I looked at it a little bit, I thought, ooh, that's quite a tasty little title. I wouldn't mind having that. So we worked something out. I sent him a bunch of stuff over. To be fair, Rob's always looked after me, so I looked after him. I told him what I had. He wanted a couple of bits, and I sent him a little bit extra. Again, because he's always looked after me. So the game I picked up, got traded with Rob, is Darkwing Duck on the NES. It's missing the old manual and the sleeve, but the cart is in absolute fucking mint condition. See, the light's failing me. See, the elements are conspiring against me to do these videos, but that's not a problem. I've got shitloads of polystyrene that I need to do some sort of little wedgie bits at the bottom, and I've got plenty of sleeves. I can knock into that anyway. And then the other game that he sent over is World Championship Soccer 2, which is the brown bag version. I have a loose cart of this. Now, I don't know about rarity, right? But I do know, or I remember reading, if any of you guys out there would remember, Ashley Escort banged on about, and you can see it there, is the blue box version of this game. Now, I don't know about rarity and that, but essentially it's the same fucking cartridge. But it's got a nice sleeve. So I have a loose cart, if you like, of Championship Soccer 2, if anyone's interested. So Rob, awesome. Please check Rob out. Like I say, he's a very sort of quite mellow kind of chap, and he's sorted me out with a load of stuff like the Atari stuff and whatever, and he's a really nice guy. So, and he's always got stuff knocking about. He's looking to trade and move on. Right. So the next, these are all gifts. Well, these are all gifts. The next two are gifts from some quality YouTubers that you all know. If you don't know them, they live under a fucking rock. Right. So first up is from my good mate Carl, Ocarina Fella 84. He's got it on here. See, why do people put numbers in there? I don't remember numbers. I don't even remember my own fucking phone number. We have a note. Hi Stu, encloses a couple of games you need / want for your collection. Hope they're okay for you, mate. Small gift in return for the bits I sent in at Play Expo. Mate, they're no good to me. I know you collect them. Thrown in a few little extras you'll find useful. Looking forward to seeing you again at Blackpool. All the best, mate. Carl, Ocarina Fella. Defo. And I've got a few little bits I mentioned to you. A few little bits that I can send you away. Nothing outstanding, but I know it's something you might, well, you're going to use them more than I would. Anyway, so Carl sent me through, and I'm guessing these are the extras, is a couple of these cases. The old Game Boy ones. Now, I know, I think Stu, Ninja Bear Hulk, he bins these fuckers, but for me, especially in terms of like storage, they're ideal. So if anyone's got any of them, the original ones knocking about, give me a shout. The DS ones are quite useful when I've been car booting, because you get the odd loose car, and it's just for the girls, just to stop them fucking getting lost or whatever. But these ones, for me, especially from a collection, like, as I say, I don't actively collect for the Game Boy, it's just what I pick up. But I would like to have all the ones that I've got in these, if that makes sense. So they're awesome. Now, the two titles that Carl sent me is for the GameCube, and this completes the Star Wars genre, if you like, on the GameCube, and it's Star Wars Bounty Hunter and Star Wars Jedi Outcast. Now, excuse me, he did say none of them got the instructions, which is fine. I can live with that, and I can always look if I ever get lucky to get a set of instructions. So if anyone, if anyone has got instructions for the following, then give me a shout. But Carl, awesome, and I have got a few bits that I'm looking to send your way. Probably, well, they are game related, but not like, they're not games, and I think you know what that means to you anyway. If anyone's wondering, that orange glow is from this end, it's the heater, because it's fucking freezing in here. See, this is what I do for you guys. I come out, risk my health and my well-being to make videos. Right. Fucking, I've too much to drink already. Right. Moving swiftly on. Another gift, but I think it's more, well, I would say it's more an IOU, and it's what I'm hoping to be able to fulfill, but it's a steep ask. This is from none other than Co-Jones Deloro. It's Darren. Dazza. The man with the missing cap. The diminished cap. The diminished cap. And fucking, I mean, you know, what is this with everyone? I think Lee Allen started this off and he wants fucking shooting. Everyone's got these bloody logos and printed shit off and whatever. But anyway. Hey Stu, here are the bubble games you wanted. No rush to trade me back for them, mate. Surprise me one day with anything you think I would like. 10-inch dildo. Hope to see you in Blackpool for a beer or two, fella. Yes, we will. And I'll state it now. I am not holding the bar up. I have passed that mantle over to Gashead66. Steve, Gashead66 is going to prop the bar up and he's going to be the focal point for YouTube at Replay 2014, not 2T. So I shall be drinking a couple of beers, but I am damned if I'm going to fucking prop the bar up and be the focal point. Gashead66, Steve is going to be the focal point. He's nominated himself as the focal point of that. So that's said. So yes, we'll have a couple of beers, but I'm not going to fucking prop the bar up this year. Next year, rather. Right. Darren, very, very kindly. I mean, I don't even have to. I can't. What he's after? I think I've got one or two items that may fulfil his requirements. But he's obviously. And what is it with YouTube at the minute? Everyone is going a little bit fucking Japanesey. Darren being one of them. Everybody. So he's gone all Japanesey, and he's discarding or doing away with all his PAL stuff, including Saturn, and then a couple of bits that are left over. I said, well, I need, not because I want them or whatever, but I need that one, and that one kind of thing. And he very, very kindly sent them all over. So we've got Alien Trilogy, all complete. Oh, I'm not even going to bother opening them. Wipeout, Virtua Cop, and High Octane. So, like I say, Darren just gifted them. So now I feel like anybody does, and I've done this to other people, so I have no remorse. I feel fucking absolutely obliged and guilty as fucking sin for if I haven't got anything. I'm like, what the, I've got a couple of bits that might suit, but he's Japanesey Saturn and all that kind of shit, and I'm limited, but I'll hopefully sort something out. Right, that's the guilt trip over. That's all the gifts and the trade, so I feel less guilty now. Right, what have I got? What have I picked up? Jesus. I'm not sure if I showed these already. I don't know. A couple of duplicates. I'm sure I've shown this before. Mario Party 4 on the GameCube. I'm sure I have. It's complete, and it has got a few knocks on it. I'm pretty sure I've shown that. If anyone's interested, let me know. I can test that out, but I'm sure I've shown that. Get rid of that one. Shadow of the Colossus, PS2, all there. The cards are all in there. Disc condition wise isn't too, well, it's not perfect. Again, if anyone's interested, I can give that a blast through. I did admittedly swap the outer sleeve of the one I did pick up for this, for mine. Right, that's that done. Couple of random bits. I was at a course in Birmingham, and there was like a comic shop, and they had like a, what do you call it? It's not like a grabbing machine, but it's like a distribution machine that has like toys for kids, and they had these little like balls. I don't know what you call them, but they were reduced to 99p. And they were like Nintendo balls, if you want. And I didn't know what they were, essentially, but they were 99p, down from like that £2.50 or something. But what they are, they're little remotes. And each one has a different, when you light it up, it displays, I don't know if you can see that. You see the light? But it magnifies a different character. So this one is Princess Peach. Yeah. So each little remote emits a different light of a different character from Mario Kart Wii. Obviously, you don't know which one you're going to fucking get. So I just grabbed 3 random ones, and sure enough, I think I've got 2 Yoshis and 1 Princess Peach. Fucking typical. So, the girls like playing with them anyway. Right. What else have we got? Aha! Let's do this one. The last pickup, I managed to grab or bag myself a Pac-Man board game. And I sort of said that I knew there were a couple of other weird sort of arcadey games around that time that had been released as board games. A few people sort of said, oh, there's this one, there's that one. One of them I definitely know of and I've seen, like on loan, is Zaxxon. And this one I didn't know was a board game. And fully enough, the week after that one, which is probably a couple of weeks back, I seen this in the shop for $1.99. It's Turbo. There you go, $1.99. Look. Oh, well, I'm having that. Now, to be fair, the box has seen better days. The corners are a little bit dinked in and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, for no other reason other than I'm a sad bastard. I think Rich King Retro, he likes he's a bit like me. He likes to sort of obscure, and it's just nice to have, really, for £2. £2's not going to buy even fucking beer, is it? So yeah, I grabbed that anyway. What else have I got? Right, can't remember where I've got these from. I offered one to a fellow YouTuber, the Hoots Keith. Hopefully Keith will do some deals, but essentially I've got a couple of SPs, a black and a silver. Let me just show you one first. Up for grabs. A black and a silver. The silver, you can see, has got a few little whatever, and the black, to be fair, I mean, the outside is fucking immense, but here's the backs. And the back on the black is obviously a little bit worn out, so someone that has used it, but the black one, excuse me, has been used, but it's been really well looked after. I ain't no word of a lie. Like I say, the top, the backs, you might be able to see there's absolutely not a mark on the black one. It is really well looked after. And there's screens there. So I've got both colours, so they're no good to me. Like I say, I just collect what I haven't got. So they're up for grabs. If anyone wants trade's always welcome. Anything, loose carts, hit me with something. Right, from CX, not even CX, sorry. Crack Converters. They had like a slew of GameCube games come in. And to be fair, I grabbed a lot. Some of them I sort of knew I had, and then for them ones I thought, well, I'll just keep the cases anyway. All 20p. Fucking 20p for a GameCube case is worth it in my eyes. But the two that I picked up that I needed is Urban Freestyle Soccer. That's why I said CEX, because this fucking thing had the CEX stickers. That's not got a manual. On the off chance anyone's got a manual. No. The Incredibles, which is in really good condition. It's all there. But just to show you, all these games were 20p. And like I say, 20 fucking p. I ain't gonna turn it down. This one I've got complete. This is NBA Courtside. If anyone's interested in that. Minority Report, again complete. And I didn't know if I had this one or not. It's quite a weirdy, sort of obscure title. Is the Scorpion King Rise of Akhenaten. But again, if no one's interested, for 20p, I would buy a GameCube case for 20p. It's the amount of cases I have that have like I don't know what it is with the GameCube ones. They tend to sort of have that ripple effect on the spine. If anyone's noticed that, I don't know what they do with them. I don't know, but mine do anyway. Right, crack generators. 2 games I actually thought I had. I don't know why I get confused with like PS1, PS2 and Xbox, but a couple of Call of Duties, Call of Duty 2 and 3 that I didn't have, and both 99p, just for the collection. Yeah, I've watched, talk about Xbox, seen a few Xbox One videos. Paul Bradley, check him out. I'll link him below, because he's a journo. He's a really nice guy. He has a very unique style, which actually, to be fair, I quite like, in terms of like how we review stuff. He doesn't waffle on for ages like me and talk complete bollocks. He's very concise and very you know, it's compacted, and it is. And his Xbox One review was quite good actually. I really did. And when I watched it, I actually thought, you know what, I'm glad I didn't buy one. And it's not against the Xbox One, but I'm just glad I didn't get one. You know, if I am going to get another next gen console, it will be the PS4. But I'm going to wait for the next price drop, and just to make sure they iron out all the yellow rings of death and the red rings of fucking doom, or whatever you call it. Anyway, moving swiftly on. GameBoy Advance game, seen it in the charity shop. I think it's about 50p or something. Rugrats, Castle Capers, all complete, all in there. In the same charity shop, a couple of PS1 games for 99p. I'd seen this, 1 or 2 of these before, or I think I had one, wasn't complete, and someone sort of said they're quite, not rare, but they're more difficult to find. It's the two-in-1 games. This is the Bugs Bunny, what's it called? Wacky Racers and Bugs Bunny and Taz. And I've got a Disney one, The Emperor's New Groove, which I haven't got. Right, sticking with charity shops. A couple of games here. 2 of them I've got, but wasn't going to leave them there for this price. Capcom Classics Collection Reloaded. I have this, so that's up for trade. If anyone's interested, buy, sell, whatever. R-Type Tactics. I have this, but if you notice in the corner, it is special edition. This has all the art cards. I've got this, but less the special edition. So if anyone's interested in a copy of that, let me know. And one that I needed is Final Fantasy. So that is essentially the bulk of my pickups from the last week, 2 weeks or whatever. I've did a couple of deals online with a few people. I'll go through them now. Right. I picked up 20 Mega Drive games. Now, the one we wanted, I think, she wanted 20 quid. I offered her 15. And it was really weird, because I thought she just wanted to sell, she wanted to get rid of them, that was it. And I was sort of to and fro speaking to her, and it transpired that she's bought like a clone system, and she wanted a couple of controllers. So I sort of said, well, actually, I've got a couple of Mega Drive controllers. So I traded her 2 Mega Drive controllers, just a standard 3-button jobbies, and a £5 for all these games. And I've just whipped through them. Some of these I've got, and some of them I even checked it, because these have got manuals in, and I'm not sure if my copies have, and that some of the cases have seen better days. So Alien 3, as you can see, that one. But inside it's absolutely mint. Batman, again, this one I know I've got, and someone's decided to sort of crease the whole manual up, but other than that, it's Minto. Dick Tracy, no manual. This one I think I've got PAL. It's Rolling Thunder 2. This is Genesis version. It's complete and it's in really good condition. Robocop vs Terminator is complete with manual in really good condition. Steel Talons, I think I've got this one. If anyone's interested, well, I mean, I haven't really checked. I've had fucking 5 minutes to myself. If anyone's interested in any of these, let me know, and I can tell you if I've got on the need-ons. Gunship covers fucked on that. I don't suppose anyone's going to want that. The only thing they might want is maybe the cart. I think I've got that one. This one I have got is Rambo 3. Bit disappointed. There's no manual, but it's all there. Other than that, Flashback. Pretty sure I've got this. I'm not sure if I've got it complete. Mortal Kombat. It's complete. Sorry for showing insides, guys, but I only got these yesterday, so that's why I'm not 100% sure unsure. eSWAT, missing the manual. I'm pretty sure I've got NBA Jam. NBA Jam, no manual. Alien Storm is complete, but I'm not sure if I need that for one of the Mega Games collections. And the rest, actually, Predator 2, which I bought not that long back. This is in really good condition, actually. Another good game, Skitchin, complete. So a couple of sports games. This one is probably the better of the pick. World Cup USA 94. That has everything in it. And then your obligatory shitty sports games, Super Kickoff, which no one's interested in, FIFA Soccer, which no one's interested in, and 95. I got these purely, when I seen these I thought EA cases, brilliant, because I've bought games, as you know, and it's been fucked. Oh, and a loose cart of Speedball 2, if anyone needs a cart upgrade. Right. That's them done. So like I say, essentially, shit, that cost me a £5. So for the 2 Mega Drive controllers, I sort of said, well, we should do the 2 Mega Drive controllers and a £5 for them. So for 20 Mega Drive games, it's cost me a £5, which quid's in, isn't it? Just bear with me. I'm going to put the light. I'm going to put the big light on. Now, whether that helps, that's a bit better, isn't it? I told you. See what I have to work with. I mean, we're living in a fucking cave here. Right. So the last pickups of this last couple of weeks, if you like. I only got these earlier today. I've had a quick skim through. I haven't tested anything at all, so it is as you kind of see it, really. There's a chap there. He was selling a few. I think he called it like a console bundle on the old flea bay. No description, no details in it at all. Messaged him back. Transpired that there was a PlayStation 2, which that's what I'm looking at down there. PlayStation 2 with all the hookups. To be fair, no PlayStation 2 games. So it's a fat PS2, all the hookups. 2 PS2 games, which PS1 games, which I've just used for the cases, like Medal of Honor or something. And the other side of it was a Dreamcast, which is what sort of caught my eye. So for initially, he sort of said 25 quid, and he was going to run it over to me for a £5. So 30 quid delivered. Was like a fat PS2, all the hookups, 1 or 2 games, a Dreamcast with a few games, and like some sort of sound system shit thing. I said, look, I ain't bothered about that. So he rocks up anyway, check it over, works out a few bits weren't quite in order, so kind of got a bit of money off from the 30 quid. Knocked it down to about 20 odd quid, I think. So this is what I've got, and there's a fair chunk of this I don't need, truth be told. So initially it is 2 VMUs, which are quite nice to have, controller, Dreamcast, which is not actually too yellow, it's really badly scarred. I think this needs a clean, so I was happy to get a replacement anyway. Right, Dream key. Right, so from the games that he had, which there's not that many, truth be told, that I need, is Quake 3 Arena, all complete, actually in very good condition. This one, I'm not sure. I was convinced I had this, but I need to double check. So if anyone's interested, let me know. Virtua Tennis, I'm pretty sure I've got that. Not the greatest game, but again one that I need, but I haven't got, is UEFA Dream Soccer. The Pickard Bunch, and I even double checked this on eBay, and yeah, the odd eBay, but you have to have a stake in the ground, don't you? And this is going for about 15 quid, and so it's a Crazy Taxi 2. Yeah, that's all complete. So the other ones that he had, which I know I've got, is a Sega GT. So I've got that. That's open to offers. And these two is basically, when I sort of messaged him, and because in his description does it say anything about any of the games, and I asked him, well, what are the games? And he said these two names. I was like, right, I'll have it. And when he turned up, they weren't quite what I thought. So a little bit disappointed, to be honest, because I mean, I was, yeah, I'm not like trying to scam anybody, but I would have looked at these as I would have bought the lot, took what I needed, and then moved these on to sort of balance it out. So I've got, he said there was Shenmue 1 and 2. There you go. Right, so there is Shenmue 2, but the single case with no cardboard. So this has Shenmue disc 1 and 2, no 3, but disc 4 was in the console. So essentially it's missing the cardboard sleeve and disc 3. So I don't know if any of you guys out there have picked up a weird combination that would match this. Let me know. Happy to do a trade, sale or whatever. And then equally, slightly better, I suppose, is a boxed, fully boxed, if you like, Shenmue. Now this is only missing disc 1. Okay, so it's got disc 3, it's got the passport, and it's got all the manuals. So I've already put these in order. So it's missing disc 1 from there, but it's got disc 2, etc. So, you know, essentially, if you drop lucky, or I don't know, if someone on eBay or whatever, someone you know, someone's got disc 1, there's a potential to have a complete boxed Shenmue there. So yeah, I ain't looking for, you know, a small fortune. Happy to trade away some of them bits there if anyone's interested. Little bit disjointed, even from my standards, I must admit, especially the light. But like I said, guys, it's getting to winter. I can't really help it. Room tour tomorrow, for sure, because I've ironed out a few little bits in terms of like what I need to do at in home. So I've got a bit of time tomorrow now. All right, that's me done. Take it easy, YouTube. See you in a bit.